Meet Susan. She is a human services worker with the Department of Communities. She has 2 years' experience and has recently been posted to Cairns to work with remote Aboriginal communities to strengthen their rural NGOs. Susan's first trip to the coastal plains from Cairns is via a bumpy light plane ride, and unfortunately on arrival, no one was there to collect her. When visiting the Justice Group, Susan was met with a frazzled Jessica who appeared sceptical of Susan's role. Jessica is a human services worker central to the Coastal Plains community, although Jessica rarely has time for prevention as she is dealing with day-to-day crisis. She is passionate, hard-working, articulate and intelligent, although she is burnt out with no respite. Jessica swiftly introduces her brother-in-law Jamie to Susan and walks away. Jamie is a 48-year-old Aboriginal man. In spite of an otherwise happy childhood, he has been exposed to death and grief at a young age. In his teens, he became addicted to various substances and has since been diagnosed with numerous mental and physical health problems. As a result of poor medical referral, he is skeptical of the health system. He has violent and disorderly tendencies and regularly gets in strife with the police alongside impacting his wife and family. Jamie is married to Jessica's sister Olive. They have 4 children, 2 of which live at their home with 2 grandchildren. The 2 have experienced relationship strain and Olive has sought refuge in the past, but all in all remains loyal and patient with Jamie. However, she relies heavily on Jessica for support. After his father's death, Jamie's mother Rose encouraged him to turn to her father Ted as a positive male role model. Ted grew up under the ill treatment of a church mission on the coastal plains. He turned to dancing as a way of facing this discrimination and staying true to his culture. This inspired Jamie's love for dancing as a child. As Susan sees the situation of the coastal plains unfold, she finds herself overwhelmed, unsure of herself, her role, and how to maintain boundaries and ethical engagement with the coastal plains community. Susan's confidence begins to fade as she realises how intricately linked the community is. Susan turns to her supervisor for advice. His response: 1. You better know exactly what resources are around you, and 2. Chances are you are the resource, so you better start problem solving.